Hey guys, welcome back to Derail Valley Simulator Not in VR. I'm that gamer Taz, your host. Today we're going to finish up the career mode. I wouldn't say finish up, but we're going to continue the career mode of taking the rest of these cars down here. Obviously, the last couple of videos just how we had a little bit of a steam explosion, which kind of derailed our plans. Dad joke. Regardless, we shall continue. First thing I have to do is make this coupling and get these cars all ready to go after I've sent out these cars to the farm. Today wasn't that bad of a day. It was fairly easy. Ultimate goal is to get enough money so I can go ahead and start with this museum line, and kind of continue on from there. But in the meantime, sit back, relax, and you'll hear me in a minute. Also, while I'm thinking about it, if you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, let me know. Then, I can make adjustments and stuff like that. I'm still very new at this, but it's something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy making videos. I do have some other content that I do plan on doing that's not related to video games, but for the most part, video games will be my thing. Also, with that also being said, I do live stream on Twitch. If you want to catch the non-G-rated versions of things that I post, go check that out. Those are the hardcore games. Well, I wouldn't say hardcore, but the more realistic shooter games. Not Call of Duty, because I think Call of Duty is absolute garbage. Battlefield all the way. Battlefield, bring out another Battlefield. But regardless, check it out. I'm usually live streaming on there when I'm not at work. Obviously, since I work for the railroad, my schedule can be kind of stupid sometimes. But as I said, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Like and subscribe, obviously. See you later. This part right here is so incredibly frustrating. I go to make the coupling. Everything's great. I'm about to do my little break every rule thing again. And then the stupid freaking car rolls the freak away. I'm like, come on, man. That's some stuff. If it would have happened again, because you see it starting to do it again. If it would have happened again, I would have turned the game off and left and cried probably the rest of the day. Here we go. Clickety, clickety, clickety. All the way back to the front. I swear every time I play this game, I have to do all this running, quote unquote, or teleporting, I guess if you want to call it that. My finger, it feels like it's about to pop off. Wish there was a certain, it hurts. But it's whatever. One thing I do love about this new update is just the way that the weather affects. I know the recording software probably doesn't do it justice, but if you can really, if you play the game, and if your computer can handle it, crank those settings all the way up, and just even for a short while, even if your FPS drops to like 2, just take a look at it. The way that the rain hits the windows, the sounds, they really outdid themselves in this new update, and it's fantastic to me. I was trying to figure out which one looked better, and it's more, I guess, easier to watch when you're looking at it. So I turned the cab light on, when it's dark, just to kind of see if it works better as far as with YouTube and everything else. With the weather, I'm waiting for the day that they turn around and make it like you have to like turn the heater on to like defrost the windows and stuff like that, or something weird to make it more weirder or something. My stupid butt was sitting here messing with the dials, and one thing that seriously irritates me about this game is the fact that the speed limits will drop so quickly. Coming up here, I think we had, I was at 50, I had 50 like kilometers an hour, not freedom numbers. I don't know what that is, the freedom numbers. But anyway, so I had 50, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm 50. I'll go ahead and continue on and stuff like that. And then coming around the hill, I know there's from the previous hills, I know that there is, like, it drops down 30 right at the city, but you see a 60 right there. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's keep on going. Nah, bro. Watch this. I was so pissed off. And just like that, I go into panic, throw full train brake, full independent, not enough. Just like that, we are on the ground. And kaboom. I was so pissed off. It's like, okay, I knew everybody saw it. It was up there. It was like 60, and then next thing it was like 30. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm only thinking to myself, like, at this point, I'm like, why has this thing not stopped, going? But it is what it is. Needless to say, a lot of cuss words are said at this point, and I'm glad I didn't record it like I usually do, because then I would have to go back and like censor everything. But I was yelling throughout the whole fucking house. I was so pissed off. It's like everything never fails in Derail Valley. As soon as everything goes good, stupid happens. Aside from being pissed off that I derailed and the fact that I wasn't close enough to make the coupling, I was happy that I was able to see the inside of the windshield, how the rain affects her. I think that's like super cool. I guess I'm like a nerd when it comes to like weather effects and stuff like that, because you rarely see those in video games now. But I thought it was really extremely cool. So at this point, I'm like, there has to be another car on the ground because I'm not moving. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna check every single last one of the cars. I think at this point I had like 30 or maybe 40 something cars. So you see me run out here with my little tool or whatever to try to re-rail whatever car that might be on the ground. You see, it's like not even moving. Handbrakes and all that other crazy stuff. Because when you derail it, automatically applies to handbrake, which is, I mean, useful, I suppose. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I know something has to be wrong. And I was like, just remembered randomly, like, the engine derailed. So the freaking handbrake went on. Like, oh my God. Needless to say, I didn't hit my time bonus on this one because a lot of stupid mistakes were made. But hey, that's Derail Valley for you. So this is another spot that I was talking about as far as how the speed limit could change so drastically so quick. So you say I have going into the siding or coming off of the turnout, I have 90 kilometers. Then it drops to 60. So like, okay, cool. But I also know these numbers can be like mischievous. That's a 60. I know coming into the city, city southwest or whatever, it drops down to 30. So if you're doing 90 at that point, let's say you were doing 90, you're gotta drop down to 60, and here goes to 60 again. Okay, but if you go 60 in this curve going through the city, because it's a very sharp curve, you will derail, and I mean derail bad. Not saying that I've done it before, which I have, but it sucks. You know, it sucks, definitely. And you kind of see, you kind of get a glimpse of it here in a second. But it literally, it will drop down to 60, I mean 30, and I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Fix the numbers, or at least like, I know some people are gonna be like, well, you should know your route and blah blah blah. I say to you something that I'm not gonna say, but use your brain. You know what I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say it. But as you see, it drops down like here. But I stopped here regardless because there's a hill which I will put on the screen to kind of show the grade that goes. See, 30. The grade that goes from here all the way up to the machine, or the machine factory where we need to drop off the rest of the cars. But I know those 3 little crap engines are not gonna make it up there, especially with all that weight. So I decided to go ahead and be sneaky, or sort of sneaky, and get another engine. I was gonna get another crap engine, but they didn't have any here, and I was just like, well, let me just go ahead and get the DH4. Whatever the crap is called? No. Whatever. The other one, the bigger one. This thing. It's like, yep, I could pull the world with this thing. At this point, I'm just pulling the engine out to flip it around and get back on the rest of the train. Nothing really going on here, but I will do a time lapse to kind of like move this process on a little bit. So, time lapse, trademark pending. As you kind of see here, I gotta kind of like keep feathering the throttle to get this thing moving. I don't know, I'm at like notch 1 or 2. And as soon as I go to 3, it starts slipping. It doesn't help the fact that it's rainy conditions and stuff like that. I should have just dropped some sand down. But I was trying to be like something and not drop sand or something, which I instantly regretted it because I think about it now. I could have just put sand down and probably threw it in notch 8 and went okay. It's not like I'm gonna break a knuckle or something on here or whatever. But I wanted to be something, so I just kept feathering the throttle to try to get the speed up. Again, I had to get the speed up significantly to kind of get up this hill. So yeah. Move in, fast enough that I'm making up here. Obviously, you see that the engine's starting to overheat, but it's whatever, Whatever. I mean, this job already is gonna hurt my pocketbook as it is, but it's whatever. Gotta go on significantly, good enough speed that I know I'm gonna make it now. But you could smell the oil burning through the computer screen. But it's like, might as well keep on going, so I went ahead and decreased the throttle from there, but trying to kind of like save some sort of heat, whatever. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse this until we get ready to park this stuff. Time lapse, trademark pending. So all this now is just me parking all the cars or whatever, including that extra cut of cars that I quote unquote accidentally brought. It wasn't my fault though. It was definitely whoever. I guess it was my fault. Okay, whatever. All it is now, I'm just going to go ahead and park it. So I'll speed through this a little bit, so that way it's not just walking around and this that third blah blah blah. This right here made me so mad because I was like, dang, if that last derailment hadn't derailed, I probably would have made it on time. Either that, it was me messing around back and forth with the with like trying to figure out what car it was that was on the ground, which none of them worked. Like, dang, if I would have just checked the dog engines first, I probably would have made it in time. I guess that steam engine explosion probably had their own that little hand in it too, but yeah, I blame it on the last derailment. Anyway, here we go with the second time lapse. Oh wait, is this the third one? Maybe the fourth one. I can't remember. Or can I? No, I can't remember. I ain't even gonna try to. I'm gonna be here all day long. Anyway, time lapse. Well, here we go again. Let's see what the damage is, I suppose. And look at that. That stupid derailment. I swear that's what caused all this. I would have made it. I would have made it. But I didn't. Anyway, last job. Take this one up to the doggone iron ore mine. Like, well, let me see if I can double up some more jobs to take up there with me because I know I'm gonna miss this one also. So yeah, couldn't find anything. So another time lapse. I think this is the fifth one. I think I lost count at like one, but I think this is like the fifth time lapse. Pretty short one, a little short trip. And here goes the map on screen again to show you how easy, well, how short this run is from here. Also, I figured like, well, I have enough power. I don't think there's any more uphills coming through here at the point in time when I was thinking about it. I was like, well, might as well shut off some of these engines and stuff like that. This thing is an absolute gas hog. Like, well, I was supposed to shut down the one that's gonna burn the most gas. But anyway, time lapse. Okay, finally I'm done with those 3. Took absolutely forever. Made a nice little penny, but remember, you gotta pay off these fees now. Those fees are atrocious. I think I had like 300 and there we go. Never, $224,000. I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. Go here, click on the fees. Bam. What in the Christ? Oh man. Well, there goes all my money. So anyway, guys, that'll do it for this video. Again, if you like the video, by all means, like it. If you want to subscribe, it's totally up to you, your choice. There's the next video we're gonna work on is trying to get this museum line straight. So, catch you guys in the next one. I'm that gamer Taz. Peace.